Titans and the Gods of Olympus. Compiled from Cynthia Stokes, Broken, for Big History Project, June 15, 2016. Background or context. We know the Greek origin story from some of the earliest Greek writings that have survived. This account comes from the poet Hesiod. He is thought to have been active sometime between 750 and 650 BCE. Hesiod worked within decades of when the Homeric epics, the Iliad and the Odyssey, took form. Items found by archaeologists support the creation story recorded by Hesiod. Pottery from the 8th century BCE was decorated with the gods and goddesses he describes. Hesiod told a version in which Pandora, the first woman created by the gods, is the cause of much trouble. But before this, Pandora, whose name means gift giver, was known in spoken stories as a kindly earth goddess. Myth. In the beginning, there was chaos and nothingness. Out of the void emerged Gaia, the earth, and other divine beings, Eros, love, the abyss, part of the underworld, and the Erebus, the unknowable place where death dwells. On her own, Gaia gave birth to Uranus, the sky. Uranus, in turn, fertilized her. From that union, the first Titans were born, 6 males, Chios, Crius, Cronus, Hyperion, Iapetus, and Oceanus, and 6 females, Mnemosyne, Phoebe, Rhea, Thea, Themis, and Tethys. After Cronus, Time, was born, Gaia and Uranus decreed no more Titans were to be born. Uranus hated his children and hid them deep inside Gaia, who called for help. Cronus cut his father into pieces and threw them into the sea, from which arose Aphrodite, goddess of love. Cronus became the ruler of the gods with his sister wife, Rhea, as his queen. The other Titans became his court. Because Cronus had betrayed his father, he feared that his offspring would do the same. So each time Rhea gave birth, Cronus snatched up the child and ate it. Rhea hated this and tricked him by hiding one child, Zeus. She wrapped a stone in a baby's blanket so that Cronus ate the stone instead of the baby. When Zeus was grown, he fed his father a poisoned drink. It caused Cronus to vomit, throwing up Rhea's other children and the stone. Zeus then challenged Cronus to war for the kingship of the gods. At last, Zeus and his siblings, the Olympians, were victorious. The Titans were hurled down to imprisonment in the abyss. Zeus was plagued by the same concern as his father had been. After a prophecy that his first wife, Metis, would give birth to a god greater than he tricked her into turning herself into a fly. Then he promptly swallowed her. But she was already pregnant with Athena. Inside Zeus's stomach, they both made him miserable until Athena, the goddess of wisdom, civilization, and justice, burst from his head, fully grown and dressed for war. Zeus was able to fight off all challenges to his power and to remain the ruler of Mount Olympus, the home of the gods. One son of the Titans, Prometheus, did not fight with his fellow Titans against Zeus. He was therefore spared imprisonment and given the task of creating man. Prometheus shaped man out of mud, and Athena breathed life into the clay figure. Prometheus made man stand upright as the gods did and gave him fire. By giving man fire, Prometheus tricked Zeus. To punish him, Zeus created Pandora, the first woman. She was of stunning beauty and wealth, yet she had the heart and tongue of a liar. He also gave Pandora a box she was commanded never to open. Eventually, however, her curiosity got the best of her, and she opened the box to release all kinds of evils, plagues, sorrows, and misfortunes. Yet she also released hope, which lay at the bottom of the box.